Okay, the purpose of this video is to show you how to make a probability histogram on your calculator. What you would generally be doing with a probability histogram is you would be given values of a random variable in a table, and you would be given the associated probability that goes with each of those values. So you're going to press Stat, Edit. Down the L1 column, you're going to type the values of that random variable. And then in the L2 column, you're going to type in the probability that's associated with each of those values of the random variable. Okay, now we want to make a probability histogram from this. So to make a probability histogram, what you're going to do is go into stat plot by pressing second y equals. You're going to want to select plot number 1. We want to turn that on. You're going to choose the type that looks like a histogram. Now here's where this is going to be a little bit different. You want to keep L1 as your X list. Those are the values of your random variable. But across from frequency, you want to enter L2 as the frequency. Remember, what we typed in L2 were the associated probabilities that went with each of the random variables that we put in L1. Okay, so this is how your screen needs to look, particularly this part here, identifying that L2 is what's holding the frequencies, the probabilities. Okay, then you're going to press the window button. We're going to enter our window by hand here. If you recall, the information I had for the values of my random variable were from 1 to 5. So we're going to go from 0 to 6. The Y values were the probabilities. Remember, those have to total 1. So I'm going to go from 0 to 1 and count by 25s. Okay, I'm going to press graph. This gives me my probability histogram. If you tap the trace button, what it will show you is it will show you the cursor at the top of each of these bars, and it gives you what is located in each bar. So nothing's in this first bar. It says there's nothing there. We go to the right. Okay, the height of this bar is 0.639, and this holds all the values for 1. It says and everything less than 2, which is really just 1. Okay, I bump to the right, I can see the frequency or the probability for 2 is 0.295, etc. You can bounce across the top, and it shows you that frequency or that probability. That's how you make a probability histogram on your calculator.